Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and this is a brand new update for No Man's Sky out right now. It is called The Swarm. Guys, it looks pretty epic. So, big thing, we're going to go over Sean Murray's tweet. We're going to go through all the details. If you want to see the details for yourself, as always, I will link it down below in the description. You can go to the detail page. I'm going to try to hit the big notes, but we're going to do it a little bit different this time. So let's go over Sean's tweet. We'll go over the big bullet points, and then we'll go into details after that. So Sean Murray tweeted out at like 20 minutes ago, so early this morning, No Man's Sky, The Swarm. It is a swarm expedition, global war effort, rival teams, which is different, research materials, ground enemies, drone protection, expedition rewards, dire wasp suit, community goals, restore planets, construct the core, Atlas threat, and huge battles free and outright now. So, guys, we have an expedition, a brand new expedition starting today. Let's get into the overall details. So, the Swarm Expedition. Expedition 22, The Swarm, will begin shortly and run for approximately 8 weeks. This is actually a longer expedition than usual. Usually it's only 6 weeks, about a month and a half. This is 8 weeks, which is 2 months, which, if you're counting, will go all the way till nearly August. And if you're a No Man's Sky veteran player, you know, August is the celebration, the anniversary of No Man's Sky. It came out in August of 2020 or 2016. So that might be significant, but we'll go into that later on. Players on the expedition will be assigned into one of 3 teams of travelers and allocate a ship and uniform in their team colors. So we've only had this happen once before. We got to choose between the what was it? The keeping the Atlas and going against the Atlas, being a traitor before. There was only one expedition before that had us break into different teams. This one's 3. So that's different. All teams must work together to unlock the final battle. Progress is represented by the construction of the prismatic core in the Space Anomaly, as well as displayed in the mission log and on the Galactic Atlas website. So this is a whole new thing. We're keeping track of something over the next couple of months. Construction of the prismatic core is driven by completing 3 categories of missions to counteract the swarm purge: restoration and sabotage. So the purge, restoration, and sabotage are the 3 goals we have to do. Each category has a different impact on the rate and balance of construction. The most valuable team will be glorified in the Space Anomaly for all time. Rewards include the new posters, decals, and titles, flags representing your assigned soul fragment, the Dire Wasp rifle multi-tool, the Dire Wasp flight pack, and a 6-piece Dire Wasp customization set, so a new armor set. So yeah, we have 3. You get to choose 3 different teams, or to be on 3 different teams, and then the winners will be glorified in the anomaly for all time. That's pretty awesome. And then, as a side note, we have Swarmer enemies are a new addition to the game. During the expedition, players will encounter 2 new enemy types: small, agile Swarmer ships and huge, formidable Hive of Glass bosses. In all game modes, crashed Swarmer ships can now be found on dissonant planets. Crash sites are defended by small but deadly planetary swarmers. Buried debris from crashed Swarmer ships can now be found on worlds which are both dissonant and contain salvageable scrap. So that's a big deal. The Hive of Glass boss only appears in the expedition, it sounds like, but we can get Swarmer ships in any mode. So if you're just playing normally, go to a dissonant planet that contains salvageable scrap, and you'll find these new Swarmer little ships or enemies. They sound like drones, but we'll get into the details. So that is the overview, but if you guys want more details, of course, I will give you more details. Definitely go follow the link down below in the description if you want to read on your own. But I'm going to go into some of the highlights of what I saw that looked really, really cool. So the Swarm introducing update 6.4. So it's not a 7.0. It is 6.4, the Swarm. Confront a new threat in the universe in Update 6.4. The Swarm. The Traveler soul is fragmented and something terrible hangs in the sky. Battle swarms of elite agile ships, face off against the huge formidable hive of glass, and strategize with other players to construct the technology to defeat it. So this is a very multiplayer focused expedition, it sounds like. The Swarm Expedition. Join other travelers in a time-limited campaign to defend against a new menace. Uncover the mysteries of the Swarm and work together with the whole community to prevent the spread and banish it from this reality. The Dire Wasp armor. So this is a set we're going to get for completing the expedition. Display and wear your accomplishment against the Swarm with this 6-piece Dire Wasp customization set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Chest armor and over armor. Okay, that counts. That counts. I was going to say there's 2 chest pieces, but yeah, they have the over armor on top of the under armor shirt. This heavy-duty combat armor comprises a chest piece and plating, boots, gloves, cusses, and helm, all forged from salvaged Swarmer alloys. So we have a new armor set if you do the expedition. And then we have the Hive of Glass. This monstrous alien ship has been sighted lurking just outside the atmosphere of a planet, obliterating any travelers who venture too close. Confronting it will require both skill and strategy, piloting through a deadly wheel of lasers to target its vulnerable core. So we have a brand new enemy, which is awesome. It's not even like before. We've gotten updates to the Sentinels and changed how they work and how they look. This is a completely new threat, which is kind of cool. I like that. Rival teams. The Swarm Expedition fragments the community into 3 teams, each representing an aspect of the Traveler soul. The Royal, the Sage, and the Weaver. Every fragment is essential, but only one team will finalize the counter-swarm effort and be celebrated in the Space Anomaly for all time. So I don't know how they're going to do that. So they're going to be tracking our progress, and depending on which team you're a part of, it sounds like your team will be, if you're the winners, your team will be the popular ones. You'll be the ones that are remembered in the Space Anomaly. So then we have the Swarm itself. The galaxy is overrun with droves of fast-flying, fast-shooting swarmers. Equip your favorite ship weapons and prepare to dogfight against overwhelming odds. Ship weapons. So they're going to be flying around. So they're not just like drones, actually. It sounds like they're going to be something we have to use our ship against. Okay. Research the enemy. Gather intelligence for the new war effort by dismantling the bodies of fallen swarmers, exposing the corrupted ichor that flows through their circuits. So maybe it is a different kind of sentinel. I don't know. We'll see. Ground enemies. Tiny, nimble clusters of planetary swarmers defend the shells of their fallen allies. Be prepared for a challenge. They are fiercer than their size. They are more fierce than their size suggests. They are fiercer. Okay. Unite against the Swarm. The Swarm presents a threat to all travelers. A joint effort within teams and between teams is required to overcome this common enemy. Will the traveler's soul be forged as one or remain shattered? Restore planets. Planets are riddled with debris of swarmer ships, leaking corruption and decay into the ecosystems. Teams can choose to dispatch a dedicated team of sweepers to cleanse these contaminated worlds. Okay, so we're cleaning up we're a lot of cleaning up the planets lately. We had the Remnant expedition, or the Remnant, expedition that was back in February, that was all about industrial waste and cleanup. Now we're going to be cleaning up debris of the swarmer ships. Okay. Team-themed rewards. Commemorate the Weaver, Royal, and Sage Traveler fragments with a set of decorative posters and a bonus set of flags exclusive to your own team. So there's going to be a lot of base building items that are only for the team that you choose. I wonder if we're allowed to choose different teams. Like if I could play one save on like the Weaver team, and if I start a brand new save, can I go to the Royals and then another third save and go to the Sage? I don't know. We're going to find out though. And we have a rifle multi-tool. It's a unique one. Participate in the expedition to earn the Dire Wasp Disintegrator. Fabricated from Swarmer alloys, this powerful rifle is precisely calibrated for comfort and balance, allowing the user to eliminate great swarms of hostiles without fatigue. All right. And then finally, we have Construct the Core. Assist Specialist Polo in their development and construction of the Prismatic Core, a unique device with the potential to weaken and defeat the swarm invasion. And I noticed on this, it says 58 days, 1 hour. So we are going to have to, like, this looks like our challenge between all the different teams are going to be tracked with this meter. So I'm assuming this is going to be in our menu system. The Prismatic Core construction, and you see it has 3 different colors. We have green, blue, and red. And that looks like it's going to be different teams, and your progress, depending on which team you're on, will be marked. Like, okay, if you're part of the blue team, you have 26% in this example. And so you can kind of see how close or how far your team is progressing, which is freaking awesome. So it gives you, incentivizes you to keep playing for the next 2 months, for the next 60 days, it seems like. So, guys, the Swarm update, the Swarm Expedition is out right now. Definitely go check it out. Again, details down in the comments. There's a link to the actual update page. I'm going to be jumping into this game. I will be streaming later today if you're watching on release day, which is May 27th, Wednesday. And hopefully you guys are like excited, pumped up, and ready to go, because there's going to be a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.